Hello everyone out there, welcome to the digestive system. Hope you all enjoy. I'm going to cover the mouth and the salivary glands in a few minutes. But first, let me introduce you all to my friend Bob. Bob is that fat fella there with the pot belly. He loves McD's. I mean love McD's. As you all see, Bob is making his way to McD's burger shop. I heard McD's has the best burgers out there. Now Bob is sitting down, about to indulge in one of McD's famous burgers. Enough said, let's look into the mouth of Bob as he eats this burger here in McD's burger shop. So as you all may or may not know, the mouth is the beginning of the digestive system. In fact, digestion starts here as soon as Bob takes the first bite of his burger. When Bob chews, his teeth are used for mechanical digestion. Breaking the burger into smaller pieces. Saliva mixes with the food and its enzyme amylase does the rest in breaking down the pieces of burger into a form your body can absorb and use. I'm going to continue and talk about the throat and the esophagus. The throat of Bob and all other human is the next destination for food you have all eaten. The esophagus, or the swallowing tube, extends from the pharynx to the stomach. This tube goes through a series of contraction called peristalsis that pushes those yellow pieces of food you folks see down Bob's stomach. Also, before the connection of the stomach is a region called the esophageal sphincter. This sphincter is a valve that keeps food from passing backward up the esophagus. Well, let's move to the stomach, one of the first major organs of digestion. Contrary to popular belief, the stomach is not located underneath your belly. The stomach is actually found on the upper part of the abdomen, and it lies a variety of tasks. The small intestine is made of three segments. The duodenum, the portion you all see at the end of the phyllotic sphincter, exiting the stomach when the jejunum and the ileum. Overall, the small intestine is a long tube that's loosely coiled in the abdomen. Yeah, it's the squiggly thing drawn over here. If the small intestine was spread out, it would be more than 20 feet long. Surprisingly, the small intestine continued the process of breaking down food after Bob Burger leaves the stomach. By using enzyme released by the pancreas and bile from the liver, the small intestine breaks food down further. Peristalsis is also at work in this organ. In addition, absorption is very important in this process, since villi and microvilli, finger-like projections of the lining of the small intestine, increase surface area by maximizing the amount of absorption of nutrients into the bloodstream. Also, the pancreas, the liver, and the gallbladder all play important roles in making and helping the small intestine digest food. Among other functions, the oblong pancreas right there below Bob's stomach secrete enzyme into the small intestine that aid in breaking down protein, fat, carbohydrates in our food. Then the liver that has two functions within the digestive system, such as to make and secrete bile to cleanse and purify the blood coming from the small intestine. Also, the gallbladder, which is a pear-shaped organ that sits right under the liver, stores bile which is made in the liver. After our picky digestive system absorbs all the nutrients, the leftover stuff passes through the small intestine or head to Mr. Large Intestine. The large intestine, if stretched out, is a 5 to 6 feet long muscular tube that connects to the rectum, that last part of the large intestine. It's made of the ascending colon, or as you guys absorb, a transverse colon, meaning a colon that travels across, a descending colon as shown here in Bob's colon, a sigmoid colon that's shaped like an S, which connects to the rectum. Remember the word peristalsis? that deals with muscle contraction? Well, it's also used by the large intestine. This muscle contraction pushes stool to the sigma colon until Bob hits the toilet and empty his bowels. As you all see, this is an unfortunate scenario. Bob couldn't make it to the toilet. Hey guys, so our friend Bob couldn't make it to the toilet since he had the bad case of diarrhea. The only reason why he ended up getting diarrhea was simply because it took only 10 hours for his stool to go through his colon, which is relatively quick compared to the 36 hours of passage. If all of this went down in his colon, it's only meant that he was losing water and not absorbing the nutrients from that burger he was eating at McD's. Well, thank you guys for listening to our RSA anime, and our video was made by Gabrielle Lynch, Akira Charles, Yusin, and Kadimo. Thanks for watching. Poop out.